How's it going, guys? I'm Connor from Running Warehouse, and I'm here with Todd, Product Director at Puma. Today, we're gonna be taking a first look at the Puma ForeverRun Nitro. Now, stability shoes have been on the market for years, but long are the days of the traditional medial posting. Tell us about this shoe and what makes it so unique.
Absolutely, I'm glad to be chatting with you. I've been a big fan of Running Warehouse for a long time. Puma, we are the forever faster brand. People see us a lot on track and field, and our race day stuff is of course amazing, with Molly winning the bronze medal in the marathon at the Olympics as well. But stability is an area that we saw an opportunity to advance the product and really design something new. So that's where the ForeverRun Nitro comes in. Specifically, we're using our Nitro foam, which is a supercritical TPEE based raw material, then using that supercritical process. So it actually starts in what we call the core, or this little kind of baby mold, and then we blow it up. And specifically, this shoe has a little bit more firm rim with a nice wrap up, but then a softer piece underfoot next to your foot. So it does offer that guidance and support as part of what we would call our run guide system, but with a soft and cushiony Nitro foam midsole.
And again, we talk about medial postings of the past, and that was really built for overpronators to correct. Would you say that this shoe is still able to be used by neutral runners? And what is kind of going to be the spectrum of people using a stability shoe like this?
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly designed to offer the support and guidance that those runners need. But you know, what's under your foot, there's not a hard piece. It's not an unbalanced platform or profile. So it will keep you centered. But if you're neutral and you run either centered, or as we actually did a 230 person research study with this as well. And what we found was people were saying, you know, they have the cushioning, they have the support when they need it, but it was more comfortable kind of than our control shoe.
And from what I've been seeing from Puma, you guys are really pushing in the foam world. That's really important right now to get that pop, to get that bounce. Is that really what you're going to feel with this, and what's going to be that real initial underfoot experience?
Yeah, great question. So Nitro is our hero technology. It's a supercritical foam that's in actually all of our shoes. That's one of our key differentiators. It is soft, it is light. Certainly on the race day side, we have shoes and foams that are tuned more towards you know, elite energy efficiency and rebound. This has good cushion, good rebound, but is more of that soft comfort driven solution here.
Yeah. All right, now moving on down to the outsole, tell us about the traction and durability.
Yeah, absolutely. Puma Grip is generally received as one of the best and most you know, traction-oriented rubbers in the industry. We feel good about that. I will also actually start by highlighting what we call our run guide system. So that is the key technology where we're bucketing all of those guidance and stability features in. So that of course does include you know, the rocker geometry of the heel and toe. We do have kind of a cool unique bump out under the first met, or under that kind of medial big toe as well. If you are late stage pronating, we're offering stability in that area.
And to get a little bit more inherent stability, obviously net bases widening out a little bit definitely helps. Is that the case with this shoe as well?
It certainly is, and I would you know, compare it to an autumn-winter 23 shoe like a Magnify. You can actually see the difference in the widths of the platform, and at a little bit lower, but with a little bit more width, you're really going to feel that support kind of in all directions.
Yeah. Now finishing the shoe off, we're going to talk about the upper. What do we have here, and how do you get that support story really rounded out?
Yeah, great question. So the key technology here is what we call our power tape. Rather than having really heavy overlays, this is sleek, it's slim, it's going to keep your foot nicely centered over the platform. You know, and I would say that that works nicely with our engineered mesh, but all of these elements combine to make our run guide system. So it includes, you know, a little bit more strong heel counter in this shoe than what we do in some places. The geometry of the midsole, the upper, the way it hugs and supports. We also worked with a running specialty retailer out of Denmark called Kaiser Sport. And what they do is they custom build insoles. Can we take this one out? What they do is they custom build insoles for many of their clients. So we worked with them very closely to design, taking the sample sticker off, you know, a little bit better heel cup, more arch support, and then also kind of a 4-foot met head spreader. So you're getting a nice elevated experience from the insole, from the foam, from the geometry, from the upper. It all works together.
Well, Puma is coming in hot in 2023, and I think this is a unique stability story that a lot of runners will want to try. Do you think at the end of the day, is this going to be just that reliable workhorse day in and day out?
We're really focused on building franchises. You know, the key shoes from other brands, you know them, I know them. From Puma, that's going to be Deviate on the road running if you want to go a little bit faster, and then ForeverRun Nitro on the support or guidance standpoint. And those are the two shoes that we're going to be really consistent with. I also will say people really like how this shoe looks too. Like, it doesn't look like a clunky stability shoe. It's nice and slim and sexy.
Well, final question I have for you. People looking to get this shoe on their feet, test it out for themselves, when can they have it?
Yeah, this is $150, debuting in March of 2023. Also available at Running Warehouse.
Well, you heard it here first. You can find it very soon at Running Warehouse.